Hi, my name is Shalin, and today I'm going to walk you through our GUI for SafeFall. So first, all the users are introduced to our landing site, which just shows a bit of a description about the project, shows who the developers are, and we would also have like a demo video here to show on how to use the platform. And also it concludes with like a contact us form. It's a single static page site, which is pretty much easy to use for all users. And the main aspect of this website is going onto the login and to the customer portal or the admin dashboard. So the login and sign in and create an account is simple AWS as UI. You can also sign in with Google, sign up with Google as well. Or for now, I'm just going to use the Cognito's email and password. So this is first for, yep, so this is first for like a user who's a customer, the end user of this application. So this is what an end user would see. So here they can, view all their devices, add new devices, which is pretty much, enter device ID and access code. And you can also request devices to be put into maintenance. So, you can give it a description, what's wrong with the device, why it needs to be in maintenance, and etc. You can also create support tickets where an admin user can reply to you and give you an update on what's wrong with your device or what's wrong with your basic inquiry or what can be done to fix it. So that's pretty much a high level overview of the customer portal. And moving forward, log out. Yep. So moving forward with the admin dashboard. So that's the main aspect of like how, for example, us as the client would want to overview all of the users, the portals, dashboards, and everything. So let me quickly log. So this is what an admin user would see when they log in. So currently, as you can see, the dashboard is empty. We are going to develop this for our next sprint, but I have just going to insert now just on our plan on how the dashboard will look like. So this is a UI design which I did for how the dashboard would look. So we'll go from the bottom up. So settings is pretty much, you can edit your account details, change your email, phone numbers, etc. And yep, so that's pretty much it. Tickets. So remember that in the customer portal where users can create new ticket requests for support. Here you can, choose to close them, give in a comment on so that the customer would know, hey, what's happening? For example, here it has been closed, and the last known status is that it has been transferred to a maintenance team. So that's pretty much about the customer portal. And this is the user. So you can see customer here, and all the other portals are showing, different parts of the admin user roles they have. So, for example, the first email and the third email addresses. So this is the email that we logged into before. That was a customer portal. As you can clearly see here, it says here. But the email that I'm logged into now has all of these access. And if you can see analytics and devices, they are both locked. But if I enable them here and save them, you can see that after a quick refresh, they're both enabled. So moving on to devices. So here you can generate new devices. So click generate device ID. It generates a new DD07 and it's currently not activated and you get an access code to it automatically generates an access code for you so that you need to give both the access code and the device ID to the customer so they can add the device and assign it to them. So as you can see, remember DD03 that we saw in the customer portal, that's the email that's assigned to it. So when I gave the access code to myself, it automatically assigned it to them. So the main goal is to automate as much as we possibly can so that it reduces the need of staff and additional workloads required. So if you remember in the customer portal, there's an option for them to put devices onto maintenance requests. That comes under this page as well. So in here, customers who request for maintenance can put in their request here, and the maintenance person, if person on the admin team who's in charge of the overall maintenance can either choose to accept or just simply reject maintenances. And this also can be created by admin users. So for example, if now the admin users who have access to the users database and the users platform can, make a request to put devices in maintenance request. So there are two ways to put maintenance requests. And once that's done, you can choose to put device in maintenance. And when you put a device in maintenance, it doesn't create a log for it, but whenever you end maintenance, it creates a log, and the log can be downloaded as an Excel sheet. So when you download this, it gives in an Excel sheet all of these data. So, in the long run, when you have multiple maintenance log and you want to see, what's wrong somewhere, you can choose to search them here. So you can search them by either device ID or emails. Yeah, so having an additional aspect where you can download them and have a physical log of it is also one aspect that we wanted to have on our platform. Then moving on to detection, which is the main aspect of this websites on the admin panel. So whenever a device is detected a live fall on the admin panel, it immediately has this setup showing, hey, this DDS detect a live fall. So for now, because we're in testing, we have allowed the option to create live falls on the admin side, but in the future sprints, this will be rolled out where you cannot create live fall detections. So like manually. So what happens is a device needs to recognize a fall detection, and when that happens, you can choose the results. So when you resolve them, you can give in a description and click resolve. That will create a fall detection log of it, and then it will just completely complete the fall detections. So currently there are three fall detected, which we have to resolve. And we've also put another aspect where, for example, devices might accidentally give us an error, like for example, an accidental fall detection that's actually incorrect. So what a customer can do is immediately, as soon as the device detects a fault ID, it sends an email and an SMS, that's a message to the customer. So when they sign up, they have to enter their email and phone number. It sends those details to the associated number and email. So then on the customer side, they can choose to say, if they ignore it, if they don't say anything, that means it's an actual fall. Or if they reply to it saying, hey, this actually happened, then it's an actual fall as well. But if they reply, they can choose to reply to that on the website portal itself, which will redirect them saying, hey, this was an accident, choose to cancel this fall detection. And then if they click that, it just cancels the fall detection. It does create a fall detection log for it, and it's because we need to know what actually is going on, even though if it's false, that way in the analytics tabs down the line in the future, we can choose to see what's wrong, how we can improve the devices and the program as well. Then moving forward to analytics shows, for now only the uses is done, so there are other pages but they're still in development. For the sprint, after users is done, so you can see the total number of users, active users, new users this month, and growth rate. So all of them work, and you can see uh, when you have a lot of users, this will be really useful. And yep, that's about it from my side for the UI walkthrough. Thank you.